What's going on, guys? Maxime here for brand awesome video, and welcome to the secret project. You see the title. That's a bit hard to see. Juniors. So if you guys have ever heard of it, there was a bonus freeze fan game called Fnaf Juniors. One of my personal favorites. You're basically a paranormal investigator investigating some paranormal stuff happening at a Freddy Fazbear's location that later gets renamed, Freddy Fazbear's location that in this part of the timeline in this universe is titled Juniors, but after Juniors they rebrand and turn into Fazbear Entertainment. So to let you know, this is part 1. Part 2 should be releasing next week. So starting things off, it's a bit dark. You know what? I'll keep the flashlight off because it looks like on camera it's a lot brighter. But basically, this is the kitchen. So, over here, Pirate Cove. So over here you got, the cove and all. Some little, cardboard cutouts. Another cutout over here, just 2 spots. And, yeah. Alright, so down this hallway there is a vending machine, some cleaning supplies. Over there you can see at the top, if you can read that. Let me see. There we go, now you know where that is, that's security. But before that, we're going to the break room. So, yeah. So the break room looks pretty nice. In the game this is a Chica cutout. And so, you can just go ahead, wash your face, go steal something from the fridge, snag a snack. Alright, over here in security, start off with a cool little hallway, super shiny little trash can. Alright, so over here is the main office from Juniors. So, if you've ever played Juniors, it's mostly, you look over here. So, okay. I made a locking system that basically does the Fnaf thing. This is the maintenance, or the conveyor section. So basically, an animatronic would come on the conveyor after being called. They stand under the red light, and you swap a piece of their chip, and then you close this back up. Over here we can turn on the cams. And up here we have the actual text from the game, so if you want to pause the video and read it. So yeah. But over here, you got your Freddy U2's figure or something, I don't know. Your Bonnie U2's figure, but because of how dark it is, you really can't see the box. Chica head here, Foxy, which in the game it's supposed to be Mangle. Blueprints are everywhere, even in the hallway. A little Bonnie figure that's supposed to be Balloon Boy, but there's not really any skins that look like Balloon Boy, so I'm just doing Bonnie, because, yeah. Alright, so I did make working security cameras. So it teleports you in here, and basically, these are the only 2 working cameras. But this one shows the prompt, but it isn't. But this is dining area. This is the Pirate Cove and break room. But of course, for some reason, on the camera it's so bright that it's impossible to read. I would like to mention that some of my friends are gonna be recording in this map, so you guys can probably see some more footage in more detail on there. But basically, let's start with Pirate Cove cam. Come on. What the heck? Why am I frozen? Is my game lagging? What? Why can't I move? What the heck, man? I literally can't do a thing. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Let's retry that. I don't know what the heck just happened there. Alright, let's retry that. Alright, so we turn on the cameras, the CCTV. Alright, this is break room cam. So basically I just have a bunch of barriers hooked up to a teleporter. So yeah, I just don't crouch or do... Oh, actually, wait, I think it fixed itself. But yeah, it's a working security. Then you can exit, and then you can return back in here. Let's do Pirate Cove. You know, you can just survey. And, yeah. So, really, this is all I really have for the map. I'm gonna do one little last tour, but in daylight, so you guys can have a better idea of what this map looks like. Alright, let's start the game. Alright, so you guys can, well, you know, make text out more. So yeah, that's juniors. Let's see. So of course the break room. Yeah, you guys can make out the text more during the day. But yeah, security cams or break room, security. You know. Alright, let's go back into those cams. You know, it's basically the exact same, so. Oh, not the camera I wanted. Don't know why I jumped. Alright, break room cam, you know, it's the exact same. But yeah, more updates are coming soon. If you guys like this map that I'm making, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. But yeah, I'm enjoying making this map, but I don't know. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!